Alright, I won't make this video too long, making a quick argument that the Giants are the worst characters in the game. Obviously not worse than like Hercule and like Koi or something, or Babidi, but these are the worst characters in the game. They were also the worst characters in the game in Tenkaichi 3. Just for quick background, I've been using the characters since day one. As you see in the screenshot, the creation dates, these are since day one characters I've been using them. I've also been Z-rank since like the 4th day of the game, and I didn't play rank till like the 3rd day of the game. So it took me basically less than a day to hit Z-rank. It's not very hard. As you see, it took me only 203 wins, only 282 matches played to hit Z-rank, obviously. The next one, it only took 6 hours, it's 3 minutes, so it's not very hard to hit Z-rank. Really quickly, 90% of the players of this game is horrible at the game. They don't lab anything, they don't go to training mode, they have no idea what's going on, they just pop sparking and throw unblockable ultimates, their opinions don't matter. Now I'm going to begin showing you the contrast between the regular characters and the small characters and things that will never happen to the regular characters because they're not the Giants, but they're functionally better than them. I'm going to go fast here because people have no attention span. So, big difference. When you're holding block with the Giant, if they're on the floor, they get opened up no matter what. This will never happen to a regular character. They're so big, if they're not holding down when they block at all times on the floor, they will get opened up. Again, if they're not up blocking and you're above them, they're immediately going to get opened up and your hits are immediately counted as overheads even though you're not throwing overheads. They have to up block. And saying that you must have more situal awareness when using a Giant compared to a regular character. One of the most complained about things with the Giants is the double dash. Let's go over the double dash. The double dash with the regular character, if you know absolutely nothing, you can get about 6,000-7,000 damage, depending if you do all square. With the Giant, you do not get a combo, so your max damage is about 1,300, 1,400 damage. That means if you punish someone, that is your max punish damage of 1,300. Again, with punishes, as you'll see, if you block a move from a Giant, you have time to double dash and get a full combo off of them. If a regular character were to throw a move on a Giant, their punish, again, is max about 1,300, 1,400 damage depending on which Giant it is. Which you'll see right here. You punish it, that's all you're going to get. Now right here, everyone already knows about how the Giants, nothing they do works at the ceiling for some reason, just like everything doesn't work, and the hitbox is just completely just brain dead. It just doesn't work at the ceiling for some reason. As you see, if a Giant were to touch you on the ceiling, they get punished for it. If you hit their guard, you just fly right past them and you get full combo punished for anything you do at the ceiling. Their hitbox, it just doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just completely busted at the ceiling. This is a really fast one. Giants have really large gaps in their combos to where if you vanish it, you get to full combo punish them for them hitting you. I don't know why that is, but they're just stuck in the animation. Right here, we're going over Insta Burst and how slow the Giants' Instant Burst is. Now, this is not a problem because I don't believe Insta Burst should be in the game anyway. But their Insta Burst is so slow that you can double dash it and punish it for a full combo. Now, on the flip side, if a regular character were to Insta Burst and you try to knock them out of it, you get max 1,400, 1,500 damage. That's it. Right here, we're just going over how bad the grab is. Obviously, they're big characters. They're going to have slow grabs. I get it. And flip side, they cannot be grabbed themselves, so it's not a huge deal. But their grab is very slow. One of the biggest problems with the Giants is their key blasts do not track. As you see right here, he's going to be moving away, he's going to move backwards, his key blasts are all going to hit, they're all going to track. As you see on the flip side, if I move away, my key blasts do not track and they tend to miss a lot, unless they're far away from me. So if you have Afterimage strike and I'm trying to key blast you because I can't physically touch you, my key blasts are not going to track and you're going to punch me in my face like you see in the video here. If you're bad at the game, this is not an issue to you, but if you understand the game, going against Afterimage strike, you have to key stun Vegito. If you cannot keystone him because there's no tracking, you're going to get ran down on and lose the game very quickly because you cannot physically contact him yourself. And I believe Dr. Wheelo is the only Giants whose key blast actually tracks. This is another huge one. Giants have a lot of combos they can't recover from, either with the left stick or R1. There's just no way out. You're just stuck floating like a bag in the bottom of the map. This one is not debatable. Giants have the worst moves in the game. They can be up triangled out of every move they have. Every move is so slow you can literally just get beat out of it. Even if you activate it first, as you've seen these clips, I can activate it way before you activate your move, and I will lose 100 out of 100% of the time. The moves are terrible. I never use any of them. The only character that has usable moves is Dr. Wheelo. That's it. This is the funniest one to me, is the charge hits. Yes, the charge hits do a lot of damage, but they're easily sidesteppable. You could probably play the game with one hand and sidestep every single charge hit, and they're full combo punishable. If they miss a charge hit, you full combo punish it every time. You guys are truly, truly bad at the game. A high-level player would almost never be touched by a charge hit because you can simply sidestep it and full combo punish it every time. Here quickly, I'm just showing off how bad a lot of their hitboxes are, especially when it comes to F-tier sluggies. Their hitboxes just don't work. You just can't hit people that are literally standing still. This happens at the ceiling, obviously, but like the sides of the map, even at the bottom of the map, their hitboxes are just non-existent. They just don't work. I know a lot of people didn't make it this far in the video, but this is the number one issue with the Giants, and it's visibility. You cannot see your opponent, I would say 70% of the match while using the Grade 8. When you're using the other humanoid ones, maybe 40% of the match, you can't see your opponent. You have no idea what they're doing. You have no idea what mix they're doing on your guard. And you can literally be like just turn into combo food because you cannot see their mix. And there's no perception. There's no sonic sway. All you can do is vanish it. You cannot sidestep out of it. Your sidestep is completely garbage. You can't do anything, and you can't see anything. You cannot see whatever mix your opponent's doing. You cannot sidestep. The sidesteps on Giants just don't work. You cannot back up out of it. You're going to get pulled back in every time. You cannot see what mix they're doing. So a lot of the times you're literally just combo food. You can get stuck in a 18,000 damage combo sometimes because super counter's not coming out or they're slowing down their buttons on purpose. And you literally can't see the mix. So if you can't see, you can't vanish out of it. You can't sidestep out of it. Obviously, you can't perception. There's no perception. You just cannot see anything, especially when using the Great Apes. There is zero visibility, especially with Janemba as well. Janemba is unusable. Janemba is completely unusable. Any mid or high tier character against any player that knows how to play the game and knows how to hold their controller, they're just completely not viable. You should lose 9 times out of 10. Real quickly, the headbutt, the double dash, where they keep double dashing you, you can super perception it, you can super counter it, or you can just banish it with R1 if you have good timing. It's not hard, it's not a real loop. Literally just hold circle and super perception it and literally combo punish them for it. You guys are really bad at the game.